I feel very conflicted with this release I'm going through with you today. Let's talk about it. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Flicks and Pixels, and thank you so much for checking out today's video. Yeah, as I mentioned, I am really conflicted about the release I'm going through with you today. Look, it's the first time it's been released on 4K in the UK. It did have a US release a couple of years ago. Arrow Video actually did the restoration for it. They released 2 chunky box editions, and it's available in a standard edition as well. The standard edition is still available from Arrow US. You can still purchase that. The chunky boxes, though, sold out pretty quick. You'd be lucky if you managed to get one of those, to be honest. So with this being a first time 4K release in the UK, I was really excited about it, but I am very conflicted. And the film I'm talking about, as you can tell from the thumbnail, is The Warriors on 4K. Now, this has been released by Paramount. This is not an Arrow Video release in the UK. It is in the US, but not over here. Now, as soon as this went up for pre-order, I pre-ordered it. I liked the artwork. The artwork looked okay. It wasn't the most amazing artwork I'd ever seen, but I quite liked it. I did. I liked it, and went up for pre-order, $39.99. Thought, yeah, The Warriors in 4K. I don't own it on 4K at all. I didn't get the chunky box editions from Arrow US. I wasn't lucky enough to get one of those at the time. They sold out really quick. But I have been toying with getting the standard edition and importing that from Arrow US. I still might, and I'll tell you why in just a bit. I will take you through an unboxing of this first. But yeah, when it went up for pre-ordered it, it arrived. I was a little bit underwhelmed by it, to be honest. And then when I put the film on and everything, there was just something not quite right. So I went and did some reading up on it. To say I was disappointed would be an understatement, to be honest with you. But what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take you through an unboxing of this, and then we're going to bring it back up top, and we're going to talk more about it, and we're going to talk about the 4K transfer, and interestingly, we're going to talk about how the film sounds as well, because that's one of the most interesting parts about this. So, are you ready? Come on, let's go and have a look. Right then, so here we go, The Warriors on 4K, but before I go through what's in here, I'm just going to bring the J card in that comes attached to the back. As you can see, you've got some information on the film, a list of your bonus features, and your tech specs at the bottom as well. Okay, pop that to one side, and we'll bring this in. And my first impressions of this artwork, guys, I like the artwork, I do. Just doesn't stand out enough for me. I just think it could have been so much more vibrant. Just looks a bit washed out. I mean, I do like the artwork on there. It is nice, but just doesn't stand out enough for me. Even the Warriors here at the bottom, I just think that could have been like a brighter red. But I think because the outer box is like, it's a high gloss finish on the whole box, maybe if they'd have made it like a matte finish box and then spot glossing on this around here and on the title of the film. But I think that should be more red where it says the Warriors, and that should just stand out more for me. But it's okay. Bring it up to the top, you've got the Warriors written there. Nothing on the bottom. Bring it round to the spine. You've got the Warriors again. Bring it round to the back, and you've got your original art just there. Almost makes me wonder whether they've, I don't know, have they ballsed this up? Should this have been at the front, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's a good quality hard box anyway, guys. Let's take everything out of here and pop this to one side for a second. As you can see, it is quite a good quality rigid hard case, which is nice. We'll pop this to one side and we'll bring in the envelope full of all the extras. That is your envelope just there. It's got 1979 written on the wall. Bring it round to the other side. You've got 96 at the Warriors. And this, look, that spot gloss there. That's nice. That is really nice. Why couldn't they have done that with the outer box? Some spot glossing or something? Oh, I don't know. That's lovely though. I like that. Really do. Right, let's open this up and let's get everything out. So the first thing you are greeted with is 2 packs of stickers. I'm not sure about stickers in collector's editions. I don't know what anybody does with them. But not bad all the same. So 2 sheets of stickers with references to the film. And then you get a street sign, which is quite nice. Nice thick card. Stillwell Avenue. You go into the back, you've got the Warriors on there. And then you do get some postcards. Take this off. That over there. Cool shots from the film. Good quality cards. Matte finish on these as well. Some good stills from the film. That's the scene obviously near the start. Yeah, they're good quality though. I like those. And then you do have some quotes on the back of these as well. Some good quotes from the film here. Some characters. Yeah, these are nice, good quality. Decent quality cards, those. I like them. Put that to one side. And then you get 2 posters. This is the first one. These are not reversible. They are just single-sided. So that is the first one. Really like that. Good quality as well. Excellent quality posters, I've got to say. Put that to one side. I'm going to bring this one in. That's a good shot. I like that one. Very nice. And then you also get a booklet. And it is scenes from the film. It's like a photo book full of different stills of the film, which is nice. Again, pretty decent quality book, to be honest. Some excellent shots of the film in here. Yeah, really good. Again, as I say, guys, decent quality, I gotta be honest. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. Decent quality book. And then we'll bring in the 4K. And there you go. That is your original poster art just there. The Warriors written at the top. We go around to the spine, Warriors written there. And again, all your information on the back, bit about the film, bonus features and your tech specs as well. There is no reversible cover in this, but inside you do have your 4K disc, and of course you have your Blu-ray disc. Okay, so let's do a recap then, guys. So you get your film on 4K. You get your very good quality booklet. 2 excellent quality posters. You get your art cards, your street sign, your 2 sheets of stickers, all housed in a very nice envelope, I've got to say. And then all of that then is stored in the rigid hard case just there. Okay, so that was the Warriors on 4K. Let's go back up top. Let's talk about it. Okay, so we are back up top with the Warriors on 4K in a bit of an underwhelming edition. I'm 50-50 on it. I am. I like the artwork on there. I just don't think it's been executed very well. Like I said in the unboxing, if they'd done like a matte finish, rigid hard case, and then, you know, had that logo on the front and the Warriors title, you know, spot glossed or something, and made them stand out a little bit more, made them a little bit more vibrant. I think I'd like it more, to be honest. But the extras in there are nice, you know. The posters are really good quality in there. The stickers, look, you know me, guys. I'm not one for stickers. I don't see the point of them, to be honest. I mean, what are you going to do with them? I just don't see the point, to be honest. I'd rather not have them in there, if I'm being honest, or replace with something else. You know, put an extra couple of art cards in there or something. Yeah, I'm not fussed for stickers. I just think the artwork on the outer box could have been a lot better, a lot more vibrant, a lot more standout. It just seems a little bit washed out to me, which is a shame, because I like the artwork on there. I really do. I think it's all right. I think it's quite nice. Just hasn't been done very well, I don't think, which is disappointing, to be honest. Now, let's talk about the 4K transfer. Now, from what I can gather, all the information online points to this is Arrow's transfer. Paramount have literally taken Arrow's restoration and they have put it on here. It does come with HDR10 and it does come with Dolby Vision. The transfer looks great. It does. It really does. The clarity is very good for a film of this age. It's 1979, this film. I've got to be honest with you, at times the clarity on this looks excellent and the colours look great as well. Sometimes some of the pop on the colours in this, not all of them, but some of like the outfits that the characters are wearing and everything. Some really nice pop. Obviously the street lights and the street lamps and everything, some really nice sort of like vibrancy on those as well. Grain structure, it's pretty consistent for the most part. As soon as you load the film up, it's going to be really grainy on the credit sequence. It is. But then it calms down. Once the credits ends and the film properly starts, the grain calms down and stays pretty consistent all the way through, with a couple of times where it looks just a little bit heavier than others, but they're so few and far between, honestly. So overall, the picture, it's great on this. It is. It's probably the best the film's ever looked, to be honest. Now, I haven't got the Arrow 4K, so I can't compare it to the Arrow 4K, which is why I did some looking up, some research on the transfer on this Paramount edition, and everything I've read is basically saying Paramount have used the Arrow restoration on this. So it's a great transfer. It looks really good. It does. Where this falls short, which is really, 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 really frustrating, is the Arrow 4K comes with Dolby Atmos. This doesn't. It just baffles me. I don't understand why they haven't put Dolby Atmos on here. I don't understand. You get a Dolby True HD 5.1 on here, but no Dolby Atmos. Explain that one to me. I don't get it. And the bonus features, they're really sort of like stingy with the bonus features on there. From what I remember from reading up on the Arrow 4K, that Arrow edition was loaded with bonus features. This has got a handful at best. I just think, I don't know, I don't know what's going on. Why, the special features, I can kind of understand. There's probably some mitigating circumstances there where some of them they've probably not been able to use. Maybe Arrow didn't allow them to use it. Maybe they didn't release them. I don't know. But no Dolby Atmos. When it's been on a previous 4K, you've gone to all these lengths to use the Arrow transfer, which I'll say again, guys, it looks great. It does. You've gone to the extent of using the Arrow transfer for the 4K picture, but you haven't applied Dolby Atmos on here, which the Arrow version has. Just, I don't know. It baffles me. It does. If anybody else has got any more information as to why Dolby Atmos isn't on here, please leave me a comment down below. I'd really like to hear your thoughts on it. And, you know, there might be somebody out there that's got, I don't know, access to more information than I have, but I couldn't find anything or any reason as to why Paramount haven't put Dolby Atmos on here. So I'm jumping to my own conclusions. My own conclusions are they didn't want to put their hand in the pocket to put Dolby Atmos on here. They've got HDR10 and Dolby Vision. Dolby Vision's on here. But they're like, nah, we haven't got it in our budget to put Dolby Atmos on here. Why not? You're charging 40 quid for this set. 40 quid. It's not even a steelbook. It's disappointing. It really is. And this is why I'm saying to you guys, I'm really conflicted with it, because I've wanted the Warriors on 4K for a long time. And as I said earlier on, I was really, really close to importing that Arrow Standard Edition on 4K. I think with postage and everything from the US, I think it was coming in about 28 quid. And do you know what? I still might. I just think we're getting the short arse of the straw with this Paramount release. We're getting little to no bonus features, whereas the Arrow one is loaded. And we're not getting Dolby Atmos. It's like a stripped down version, which is really disappointing, because on the flip side, this edition is really good in terms of the picture quality. Listen, it looks great on 4K. As I said to you earlier on, you know, the clarity, some of the close-up shots in this look excellent at times. They do. The colours look great. There's a little bit of black crushing every now and again. Nothing to shout home about. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen sometimes. Listen, the transfer isn't perfect, but it still looks really good, and it's still the best the Warriors has probably ever looked, to be honest. But why are we getting shafted with no Dolby Atmos and stingy bonus features? Just doesn't make any sense to me. As I said, I am really conflicted, guys. I really am. In terms of the Dolby True HD 5.1, listen, it sounds good. It does. It does sound good. But I would have loved a Dolby Atmos mix on here as well. I really would. The 5.1 sounds good. It sounds good. But why haven't we got Dolby Atmos? And I know I keep going on about it, but it's a huge thing. If they've taken everything else, apart from some of the bonus features, and put it onto this disc, why couldn't they put Dolby Atmos on here? Just makes no sense to me. It makes no sense at all. For anybody looking for clarification on this edition as well, because some of the things I was reading up on this was, people were saying it's only the director's cut in 4K. That's wrong. On here, you've got the theatrical cut on 4K, thank you, because that is the better cut of the film. And the director's cut, or the extended cut, or whatever it is on Blu-ray. But I don't know if there's people out there that prefer that extended sort of director's cut or whatever it is. I personally didn't like it at all. The theatrical cut is where it's at for me. Again, leave a comment down below, let me know what version you prefer. But I'm so pleased that we've got the theatrical on 4K. As I say, guys, I am really, really conflicted. It's good, but then it ain't so good at the same time. And I just don't understand some of the decisions and the choices they've made for this edition. It just doesn't make any sense to me, other than they didn't want to put their hand in their pocket to put Dolby Atmos on here. They didn't want to put their hand in their pocket to get more of the bonus features on here. I don't know. Maybe I've got this completely wrong and there is information out there as to why, but I couldn't find it. The only thing I could find was the fact that they'd used the 4K transfer, the Arrow restoration that was used on their edition a few years ago. Don't know what else to say, guys. If you've got the Warriors on 4K already, you've managed to get that Arrow edition, whether it be the standard or the chunky box, you do not need this. You don't need this, trust me. You've got the edition for the Warriors on 4K. If you've got it on Blu-ray and you want to upgrade to the 4K, I haven't got the Blu-ray of the Warriors to compare this to, but from what I saw of the 4K picture, it looks really good. It does. And the Dolby Vision makes all the difference, especially with the contrast levels and things like that. And as I say, the detail on show at times looks excellent. It does. As I say, it ain't perfect. It's not going to be, but it's a damn good 4K transfer. It is. Listen, guys, let me know your thoughts. What do you make of all this? Like, are we getting the short straw? I think we are, to be honest. But as I said, I'm really conflicted. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you got the Arrow edition? Are you getting this one? Leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. But I'll stick by what I said, guys. I am very conflicted with this edition. If you did like the video today, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would consider subscribing to the channel, honestly, it would really help me out. I'd really appreciate it. We've hit 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing. Let's see if we can go even further than that. And hopefully, I will see you again on my next video. Until then, take care.